Oh, it's real now. After 4 weeks, 4 long, hard weeks of not running, I'm here in Khon, a city in northern Thailand, to run a half marathon.
6 weeks ago, I ran a 2:50 marathon at Shanghai, but then 5 weeks ago, my calf blew up on an easy run at the Angkor Wat half marathon. A disaster, I thought. Is Tokyo over? It actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise. I threw myself headfirst into the cycling and swimming, 200 kilometers per week on the bike and 5 swims totaling 5 kilometers per week in the sea. 4 weeks after the injury, I'm gonna be honest, my body generally felt stronger than before when I got injured. But here's the thing, a half marathon's a big gamble, and I don't know if my calf is ready to make it through this race. But I also know, to stand a chance of being ready for Tokyo in 7 weeks, I need to be around this distance. So here goes nothing.
One aim for today's race: survive uninjured. That's it. So let's have a good time. You know, it's very rare that I'm not at my absolute limit in these things, so I'm gonna take the opportunity and enjoy it, talk to you about what's going on in the year, what's going on in the race, you know, actually have a nice time for once, because this is the 3rd time we've raced this race. I've done 1:18 twice, but was absolutely on my limit both times. Difficult to film. Today, not so much. I'll tell you one thing straight off the bat. I feel much stronger coming back from an injury than I ever have coming back from an injury. Like cycling 200 kilometers a week, swimming 5K a week, just feel like good. So now it's very much about, can the calf hold up if I just take it super easy? So Khon's a nice little race actually, because people come here because the weather is so much cooler. It's probably 14 degrees here, but that represents really cool for Thailand. And if you are wondering where you've seen this before, not that you probably aren't wondering where you've seen this before, but last year I did this race and Barnabas Kiplimo came past me in carbon plated sandals made by a company called Ving and ran the marathon in 2:18, and he's out here today and we know each other, so he should run past me at some point and I should be able to say hello. That's classic Thailand. Full tracksuits, scarves, hats. It's like, I mean, it's 14 degrees. If you come over here from the UK, you are definitely wearing t-shirt and shorts and flip-flops. Mary's up there somewhere, smashing it, trying to run a sub 1:30 again, which she did 2nd time, this time last year. If you're wondering, it's known as Dinosaur City here. Now, usually I wouldn't film up this bit because it's quite a spiteful little hill. I mean, it feels spiteful, it's not actually a hill, but I would never film running uphill in a half marathon usually, but I thought I'd take this opportunity. We're at about 5.5 kilometers, probably did 5K in about 22.5 minutes, easily in zone 2, just on cruise mode. That's all I care about. But I am hoping Mary's smashing it. She's in great shape. She ran 1:30 in the 2nd half of Shanghai Marathon, so that's a really good indicator that she's in PB shape. But she is deep within a training block also. That cone got in the middle of the road there, but we'll move that. This is much easier to record on, a little bit of downhill, get a bit easy. I mean, the quads are feeling tight, but no pain. Calves are fine so far, and I'm 8 kilometers in, so it's not a bad start. Much easier to film downhill. When you live in the literal sauna, no, not literal, wait, I mean, maybe literal. Weather like this just feels like a right treat. You know, it feels like I'm not sweating. Look at this, there is no sweat on my vest. How mad is that? I knew that was you. Hey mate, are you okay? Looking good. And you? I knew that was my you. Definitely have to be careful though, because the legs are feeling really good right now. But I'm not even halfway, nearly at 9 kilometers. And on tired legs is when I'm gonna get myself in trouble. So I am trying to dial it back a little bit. Still in zone 2. Actually had the first couple of runners double back now, so they're coming back on this road you can see over here. I will at some stage see Mary, and she's ahead of me. If she stays ahead of me, maybe I'll try and catch up to her towards the end and film her over the line, but no guarantees, because she might be blazing it right now. This is 3rd, 4th and 5th place. So that's 10k in 43:13. Feeling nice, controlled and comfortable. Just the calf, you know, all I care about, and it's great. So far, that must be lead female is there, 1st place. So let's see how far behind Mary is. So my kind of plan now is to gradually work my way towards Mary with maybe 5k to go. See if I can get her to a pace and time she'd be happy with, because let's not forget, she's been doing multiple 100-kilometer weeks, ran Shanghai Marathon 5 weeks ago. It's tough, you know, she's a tough cookie, but it's gonna hurt. And I'm gonna take this gel from the guys at X Real. It's a Thai brand. They didn't ask me to do anything in this video. It's not sponsored, it's just a lovely people that have a gel brand over here. And this is a cola flavour, so I'm gonna give it a go. $14k in literally 20 seconds under the hour. So yeah, the last 5k is by far the fastest. So it is on for Mary. She just needs to hold on for 2 more k of hills and then we're on. So I found Mary. I said I'm not going to distract her, I'm going to let her run. She's on for a good time because the last 5k is the fastest. All we got to do is get there, and that's great. And I'm just going to film her and support her. But yeah, she's looking strong. That's the main thing. And my leg is feeling good, so I'm all good too. As far as I remember, we're just coming up to the last little dig of a hill, and then it's flat and then down. So we're at 15 kilometers. You know, the vibes are high. Okay, we've just made it to 16 and a half, and that is it now. We know, having done this course a number of times, it's just downhill and flat. So it's a chance for pushing. Mary's on for a good time, and we'll just see where we're at, where the chips fall at the end. But my quads are feeling a bit shot, but that's okay. As long as the injury holds up, I'm good. So I missed Barnabas and Julius, but Mary saw Julius, so they're up there somewhere, running strong. So that's a good sign. We'll see them at the end. Mary's running strong as well. This is hard now. This is where we dig in. We've got less than 2 kilometers to go. So that's 8 minutes of running. Not much, but it's gonna hurt. All we got to do, both of us, is get to this corner here, turn right, and it's a short hit to the finish line. So we're at 1:27. Mary's going to get in the 1:28s for the first time. I'm not going to ask her to talk to camera, but she looks pretty happy about it. Let's go. Come on, you got this. You got 1 minute. Easy, easy. I can see it.
I cannot tell you the emotion that was in me at this stage. Not only had my calf held up and not given me any issue, but Mary was running a new PB deep in a training block when she's so tired. And I started to believe that sub-3 at Tokyo is on again, and maybe even for both of us. Sometimes you have to put yourself out there. You have to take a small risk to get a big gain. Tokyo's in 7 weeks from this race, so I'm happy to say, risk paid off. Let's go, Tokyo. Oh, truth time. I'm actually sitting here. I edited this video like a week ago and everything was great. After the half marathon, great. Went out for a run on Tuesday, 12 kilometers, great. The Thursday, this is the day I'm putting the video out, but on the Thursday I went out for a run. It was hilly. That's all that was different. Calf blew up again. I don't think I'm completely back to square one, but I do know I'm not running currently and I'm back cycling and swimming. So now we are right on the limit. I have 6 weeks until Tokyo. No training under my belt running wise. I'm gonna give it another week and I'm gonna go again. But I wanted to be honest in this video because if you watch the whole video without me editing it, it's gonna look like everything's on for Tokyo. It's not as simple as that. I still believe I can run sub-3 at Tokyo, but it's definitely gonna be tighter. Back to the video though, just you needed to know this. So now we're just gonna get to the finish line again because Lawrence is running his marathon this morning and it shouldn't be too long. What is it, 2:36 at the moment?
Yeah.
He's aiming for around a 2:50 with 2:50 to 3. So yeah, fingers crossed, he'll be coming in the next 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, Lauro! Go, Lauro! Go, go, Lauro! 2:49. He's into the 2:40s. Woohoo! Good work, Lauro. One day into his 40s and he's smashing marathon times. This is where I've decided to stand up. Stand by the hot coals. This is so nice. Game changer. It's the guys that have been coming through with the goods as always. This time it's actually the fire and the food. It is bloody cold. When I say cold, I mean Thailand cold, not actual cold, not like you're facing in the UK right now. I'm gonna go and have a look and see if we can get inside already. So here's the assessment of my race. I felt good, calves held up really nicely, quads are shot to bits, but generally, yeah, I'm happy with that. It means I can put another week of just reasonable training in before I go into a last training block before Tokyo. We found him. Here's Lawrence. He just ran a 2:49. What was it? 2:49, 40 something. So that's a 6-minute PB. He's delighted. He can't join me on the floor right now because he can't get down here. he won't be able to stand back up either. But yeah, amazing run. So as I've warned him, that now kind of qualifies him for like Berlin, Chicago. I mean, they're all in term time. Lawrence is a teacher, but you know, the urge will be there. There are a lot of positives to take from my race today. The number one thing is that the calf held up, so that is like week 1 ticked off. Super happy about that. But also, I got to run with Mary. She's over there with her trophy and her dinosaur. Also, I got to spend a nice weekend with some friends like Lawrence and another friend of ours, Lewis, that was here. And also, it gives me this renewed hope that sub-3 at Tokyo is on, because if I can run sub-3 at Tokyo, then I've run sub-3 at all of the major marathons, or the first 6 anyway, first time of asking. And that was always like my little goal in my mind.